So I'll say this, while the trailers for this movie were super obnoxious and kind of cringy in my opinion, the movie actually executed fairly well. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know that was Stephanie Hugh, or I hope I'm saying her name right, Stephanie Hugh from Everything Everywhere All at Once. I didn't know she was playing one of the girls in this film. They all not only do a fantastic job, but she literally shows her ass off. And not her ass, it's the front side. But you have to see the movie to find out what I'm talking about there. Look, this is Joyride. Hey guys, it's your guy in the chair here, and look, this is my review for Joyride, starring Ashley Park, Stephanie Hugh, Sabrina Wu, Sherry Cola, I believe her name is, and it was directed by Adele Lim, and our story follows two childhood best friends that accompany each other on this business trip that goes absolutely haywire. They are also joined by one of the friend's cousins and the other friend's friend from college, and these four girls together, they end up going on this wild joyride to find the birth mother of one of the main friends, and it becomes this very raunchy, enjoyable experience where you're just hanging out with four girls and doing the most wildest things imaginable. And trust me, I mean absolutely ridiculously wild. But without further ado, guys, let's just get on to the review. Okay, so starting off with what I liked about the film, look, I absolutely adored the chemistry between our four main girl characters here. Look, these girls, like I said, these trailers for me personally were absolutely obnoxious, and I personally did not think I was going to like these characters at all, but all these girls are not only likable, they are hysterical, they are absolutely just adorable. Their chemistry is just off the charts. I absolutely love watching them be friends. I love watching this road trip happen on screen. I mean, you are having a lot of fun with these girls and throughout this movie. I'll say this though, this thing is raunchy as hell. Like, this is a raunchy ass comedy, man. They do some stuff there. They take this movie to some limits that I truly didn't think they would even go to, and then they surpass those limits with some really crazy stuff happening in this film. Like, it's really funny, it's over the top, and it's crazy because personally, it never really takes you out of the movie. The movie from the very jump presents to you that this thing is going to be an over-the-top, raunchy-ass, just straight-up sailor-mouth filled comedy, and honestly, if you know what you're in for at that point, you're going to have a great time with this movie. Like I said, these girls are hysterical. The side characters are absolutely adored. I love the chemistry between these girls. I love the plot itself, because you always know with movies like these, there's going to be at some point in time that these friends are going to be going through some sort of conflict where they're all gonna have to come back together at the end. Don't act like these are spoilers. These movies are copying, these movies all copy some sort of other movie some sort of way, so you've seen this before. Personally, I can compare this movie to kind of like a 21 and over Pitch Perfect kind of crossover thing. Not that these girls, well, actually they do sing, so yeah, I'd say this is a 21 and over for people who remember that movie, and Pitch Perfect kind of crossover, and it works. It truly works. Like I said, these girls are the main reason why this movie works so much. Ashley Park, I really enjoyed. Like I said, for me, Stephanie Hugh once again stole the show. This girl is ridiculously talented. She is absolutely hysterical throughout the entire film. Like I said, her character has something on her front side that I'm absolutely scarred by, but it works. For whatever reason, it works in this movie. I don't know why, but it does. And the girl that played Deadeye and also the one that played Lolo, Sherry Cola, they all kill their roles. They all do a fantastic job. I truly thought at some point the raunchiness and just the over-sexualized jokes would kind of take me out of the film because they're just doing too much, but truly it fits. They make sure that you're never kind of just taken away in a sense of like you're not taken out of the film by what's going on in the movie. Like never in the film do you feel like there's a moment that just doesn't fit. Like that shouldn't be happening in this film. Everything that goes on completely should be going on because these girls are absolutely batshit crazy, man. This movie is really good. I really enjoyed it. And honestly, the emotional parts the most are what surprised me about this film. They execute those very well. Like I said, not only the conflict between the friends towards the, middle of the end of the movie where they have to, come back together in the end and, show what the power of friendship can do, but there's also an emotional moment involving the main character, Ashley Park's mom, or birth mom, and that entire scene and what they do with that is absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed the performances from Ashley Park and all of these girls in this film. Truly, is there anything I didn't like about the film? Like I said, personally, the only thing about this film that I just didn't necessarily like, some of the jokes are really hit and miss. Like I said, they're really over the top with a lot of this stuff, and if you're into all the over the top raunchiness, which I love raunchy comedies, it's just sometimes, you know, it can get, you know, to the clever, it can get kind of Big Mouth territory. If you ever seen Big Mouth on Netflix, where seasons 1 through 3 of Big Mouth, where they were very clever raunchy jokes, and then season 4 through 5 or 4 through 6 or whatever season they're on by now, it literally just got like gutter trash, just raunchy sex jokes, and it just really wasn't clever anymore, and it just got to kind of just being disgusting. Sometimes this movie can reach those levels, but it never gets as bad as what Big Mouth does, and just like hits you over the top with just gross jokes. This movie is finding the cleverness in their jokes, and sometimes it can resonate with you, sometimes it doesn't, but truthfully, that's the only thing I have an issue with in this movie. Other than that, I had a great time. This movie absolutely proved me wrong, because I was not looking forward to it. The trailers did not sell me on this thing at all, but I promise you the movie is a lot better than these trailers were. The WAP sequence, they could have left it out. I probably could have directed a better WAP sequence than they did. Don't judge me on that, but I probably could have. It was cool. I'm not really a K-pop kind of guy, so with that kind of okay. So I'm kind of gonna take back what I said about nothing in the movie not ever taking you out of what's going on. The WAP scene took me out, because I'm just like, this doesn't necessarily feel like it fits in this movie. So that's the one thing I'll say kind of didn't fit, but everything else works. I enjoyed it. I had a really good time, and for all those reasons and so many more, guys, I'm going to give Joyride a 3.5 out of 5 stars. All right, so Joyride, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Look, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and so much more, guys. I really do appreciate it. Look, this is your guy in the chair. More content coming to you soon.